Hello, my dear friends and patrons. This is your yogi and friend Geo Ram again. I am pleased to share with you one more video about Transcendental Meditation and how to do the Aum mantra on our new channel, Yoga Life. In this video, I will talk about an ancient practice that started in India and Central Asia thousands of years ago. It is now practiced by millions of people in the United States of America and Canada. We know it as Transcendental Yoga Meditation. When one thinks of doing yoga meditation, the first thing that comes to mind is the physical practice, the movement through yoga postures and breathing exercises. But the mastery of contemplation, the act of concentrating on our mind, is also part of a complete yogic experience. Learning to meditate in yoga requires more than just sitting still for a few minutes each day. The reason? Suppose your mind is not clear. Maybe because your mind is going through an actual bombardment of thoughts. And perhaps you even distrust it because this practice of exercises, mantras, and meditation is foreign to your culture and way of life. And the other part of your thoughts is curious to know more about this yogic meditation practice. At the same time, you are not very clear about it. Therefore, yoga meditation is essential to control and quieten a restless mind. The more you quiet your thoughts through yoga meditation, the more you will feel a sense of peace in your mind. What I call the moment. It is the point of recognition of your awakening. A state of ecstasy, and also known in Buddhism as enlightenment. And being in the moment helps create that beneficial mind-body connection that yoga practice is known for. My philosophy of the purpose of meditation practice is to allow you to enter the land of pure, calm light. Simply put, a well-performed meditation can transport you to that pure world of splendid joy. Failing to do so, you will be living like any ordinary human being in a world of problems, sufferings, and illnesses that can be deadly. In the following example, you will discover the reason for this observation. I will use the biblical passage from Genesis 2, which narrates that God places man in a garden with trees whose fruits he can eat. But he forbids him to eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God formed the woman after giving this order. The Eden of Adam and Eve is an example of what I have just mentioned. The legend explains it all. The serpent represents our superego. Our negative aspect is our inner continuous, provocative and diabolical function of our mind. It symbolizes our animalistic state, hunger, and carnal desires. A few months later, Eve was walking near the forbidden tree. Lucifer, the serpent, urged Eve to admire the delicious apple and whispered in her ear, "Eve, if you cut that apple and eat it, you will experience something. You will be delighted to experience it. Cut it and share it with Adam, and you will see what an amazing surprise you will get when you eat it." Eve immediately took it from the tree branch and ran to Adam, unaware she had taken it from the forbidden tree. Together they ate the aphrodisiac apple, which instigated them to have their first sexual intercourse, staining their innocence and the purity of their minds. Immediately, paradise became a semi-desert land with thunder and lightning storm. They soon ran for shelter from danger. And the rest we already know. Today, the solution to regaining the Eden of Adam and Eve is through transcendental meditation with the Aum mantra and yoga practice to be in a strong and healthy physical condition. The adverse devilish functions of the mind tempted Buddha and Jesus Christ to block them from reaching enlightenment by sending beautiful, sensual, provocative girls to fall into lust and pollute their minds. The two ignored the situation and soon attained their sainthood or divine enlightenment. Our mind is so powerful that it can cure any illness or kill you from depression. It can also make you see hallucinations so natural that it can make you sick or live with the recollection of your vision forever as mental trauma. Therefore, we need to meditate with the Aum mantra, which is the sound of the cosmos and has sounds of all vibrations of the cosmos. All the time, I mentioned Aum is the sound of light, and Aum surcharges man with vibrations of the highest reality. The human ear cannot hear the narrow band between 20 and 20,000 Hz, and I can feel and listen to the rest. The unawakened human ear cannot hear cosmic sounds. Yogis heard these cosmic sounds in their spiritual trances, which broadened their sense spectrums. Chanting Aum is identifying oneself with cosmic resonance. The earth vibrates at 7.83 Hz, and so does Aum. This mantra thus represented the primordial vibrations of atoms and molecules. When two vibrating systems are in resonance with each other, a rise in the amplitude of the waves occurs. As one chant Aum, it generates a significant vibration in your body from the heart to the abdomen as we chant further. This vibration converts into scalar waves that calm the mind. And to this day, we humans are still in that same state. Only through yogic meditation and Aum mantra can we master our inner demons and our environment. In a few minutes, I will explain the use of chanting Aum and its meditation. I understand that self-care practice works. Why? Because I am very fortunate. I had the incredible experience of reaching enlightenment after finishing my self-care practice in 1986 when I lived in Oxnard Shores, California, in Ventura County. Therefore, I dare to say it openly. I have called my meditation, Aum chanting, and yoga exercises my self-care practice. But, this is another material for another future video. This practice can help relieve stress and pain, boost creativity and strengthen your connection to your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. While it can be hard to feel in the moment, regular meditation can help you gain all those benefits over time. Ultimately, your meditation practice is not about achieving or resisting, and this practice will help you build mental discipline. Over the years of practice, I have noticed that every day there are more and more Hindu instructors with their own mantras and guides for different meditations. Like meditations for attracting money, love, and good health, meditations for anxiety, detoxifying the mind and body, etc. I recommend you be careful with these masked gurus and scammers because they just want to use the slogan, "What's in your wallet?" from the Capital One TV commercial and apply it to your wallet without realizing it. You may have already given them a lot of money. But don't feel bad because, in the 1970s, some people donated their estates, cars, and jewelry to the so-called Middle Eastern gurus. People always ask about transcendental meditation and whether it is good or bad to do it. Transcendental meditation is nothing but regular meditation, and there is only one meditation. Your own meditation. You don't need a guru or instructor to guide you, your mind and body belong to you. Now my $100 question. What's the first thing you do when you go to your yoga classes? And the second thing? And what do you end the class with? By now, do you have your answer right? If you've never attended a yoga class, I'll tell you. All yoga exercises begin with the Aum mantra, and the same Aum mantra ends in the class. This mantra is going to be explained in a few minutes. The meditation begins with you alone in a quiet, secluded room in your home. Begin your breathing exercise and chant the Aum mantra for as long as you like it. Do you like to chant? Are you one of those people whose day begins with the reverberating sound of Om? Then this may horrify you because it's not Om you should chant, it's Aum. Meditation experts say that the Sanskrit word Aum has become Om over time. And there is a science to back it up. Om is a monosyllabic word compared to Aum, which is trisyllabic. We simply spelled it, unlike Aum, which is pronounced Aom. In Sanskrit, O is a diphthong formed by combining the sounds A and U. The adaptation developed the difference between the variants, Aum and transcription only. The concept of anahat nada. Anahat nada, or the unstruck sound, refers to sounds that do not cause any obstruction in the oral cavity while pronounced. Aum is one of them. The idea behind the chanting of specific sounds is that they cause vibrations in our bodies. This has a corollary in science, where scientists see the entire universe as a repercussion of energy. This translates into existence as a whole being an amalgamation of sounds, a repercussion of vibrations. When you chant the 3 syllables of Aum, you will experience the vibration in your body at 3 points, which I will mention below. When you chant Ah, you experience the vibration around the navel and the abdominal area. We relate it to the waking state. When you chant U, you will experience the vibration in and around the chest cavity, and we relate it to the dream state. When you chant you will experience the vibration in and around your throat, and we relate it to the deep sleep state. After chanting Aum, there is a pause. It represents Turiya, or infinite consciousness, or the supreme awakening. As spiritual experts, these 3 sounds will manifest in your life and benefit you differently. We should learn the chanting of Aum with the correct pronunciation. The chanting can have adverse repercussions if it is mispronounced or the wrong mantra is used. We must learn the Aum mantra's correct pronunciation and understand Aum's chanting. You will hear the right way of chanting. Listen carefully and follow the voice. Well, friends and patrons, we have finished this video. If you liked it, please give us a like. This action will help us to create more videos of the fascinating practice of yoga. The one that I have more than 40 years helping people to recover their sanity and illness. Thank you very much for watching our video. Namaste. Gio Ram and the production team.